Here, let's look at how we can avoid running out of stock or disappointing our customers, right? By making use of quantity on hand and quantity available feature in QuickBooks. Okay, so let's go straight to preferences, item and inventory, company preferences. Here, when calculating quantity available for my inventory, deduct quantity reserved for pending builds. This is for assembly, for to build assembly. Quantity on sales orders. So we're going to treat this particularly. So if your customer has made an order, you should be able to make sure that you are securing that order for your customer so that you don't disappoint the customer, thereby which take us to the next, to one, if not enough inventory to sell. Then how do you want to go ahead? But do you want to one, when the quantity I want to sell exceed quantity on hand, or you want to one, when the quantity I want to sell exceed quantity available? Now, these two things are different. Quantity available now will take into cognition the sales orders and the pending bills, while quantity on hand is taking everything. That is saying that you are having all the stock, all the items on hand, even though some of those items, part of those items have been ordered, which is very bad. So we would go with this second option. So let's try it. Let's go ahead and see. We already have a sales order. So let's see the report for sales order. So go to report, go to sales order. So we have a open sales order by customer. So we'll see if we have, so there's a sales order here, number 2. Okay, so we have a sales order. Now we've already made a purchase order, so let's go and receive the items. Now go to enter bill, and for inventory you go to items. So but then let's select the vendor we made the purchase order to. Okay, this is Abdul. Now there is an open purchase order, so select, let's see, there's supposed to be a purchase order, so let's go to reports and see if we have purchase order. So open purchase orders. Yeah, this is a purchase order, and it was made to, okay, nobody. Okay, that is why it wasn't telling us. So let's save it to Abdul. Okay, save and close. Okay, so let's go back to the bill we're entering. Okay, so it was supposed to tell us that we have an order for Abdul, so that was I had to go back to check. So click on Abdul. You can see open purchase order exists for this vendor. Do you want to receive against one or more of these orders? So I say yes, this is the order. So I click on this and click on OK. So this, we have our order here. This was the order. But yes, of course, if you want to bill, I want to be able to bill Idris, but not the 10, not 10. I just want to bill Idris for 5. But we can leave that for another time. But we've not sold to Idris, so it's when we are selling to Idris we would like to bill Idris. So now let me go ahead and save and close. Okay, because of, so but this transaction doesn't have let's say doesn't have serial number, so I want to just go ahead and save. It doesn't have serial number. Okay, now let's now go and check our report. So going to report, going to inventory stock status by item. So let's see what we have. Now you see we have, for this particular deal, we have 10 on hand, 5 is on sales order, available is 5. So if you want to work with quantity on hand is telling you have up to 10, but available is telling that you only have 5 because someone has placed an order for 5. So let's assume somebody else is coming to get this item. So let's sell to customer. Let's create an invoice and create a new customer and try to sell it's remaining 5. So let's say the new customer, we're trying to sell just 6. So let me put Fatima. Okay, let me use a quick add. So let's select that Dell and this. So now let's just put 6, just one extra above 6. You see, you don't have sufficient quantity available to sell 6 of the item. You understand? Quantity on hand is 10, even while the quantity on hand is 10, but quantity on sales order is 5. So quantity available is 5, and this is because in our settings we've told QuickBooks to warn us when we are selling. Let's go to preference. When we are selling, see, when the quantity I want to sell exceeds quantity available. This is important so that you don't disappoint your clients. Whenever the client is coming, like Idris now is coming after to get these items, you know you've already secured this item for, but it depends on your own policy, okay, depending on your own policy. But now let's check and see, let's clear this and say let's insert just 5. So Fatima, select the same item, Dell, then just put 5 because 5 is available, so it will go. There's no warning at all. Okay, I can just go ahead and save and close. Yeah, serial number, because I like serial number, so I just go ahead and don't want to use serial number here. You see, save and close. So this is how you are able to avoid disappointing your customers or selling out of stock in QuickBooks.